Guys, and welcome back to the channel. How you guys all doing today? Oh, I'm excited for this one. Today we're taking a look at the Kuva Zarr. Oh baby, this is going to be a good one. So, for those of you that know me, the Zarr is my favourite gun in the game. There used to be the Tigris. I love the Tigris Prime. I'll always hold a very, very big spot in my heart for the Tigris Prime. But the Zarr's just so good. So I can remember the exact moment I found out there was a Kuva Zarr in the game. Now, for those of you that don't know, I've had about a year's break from Warframe. I've been playing Warframe again for probably about the last 3 weeks. Having getting back into it again, and obviously coming back in and learning what's new and doing railjack. That's fun. I love railjack. And me and my girlfriend were actually farming the tenant weapons, because they were obviously the new weapons, and we did enjoy the Kuva system. We liked farming liches, you know, it gave us something to do. We're like, oh, the tenant weapons, let's do that, we'll do them. And as I was scrolling down the old profile list here, you know, when you're going down to equipment and you go, oh, what's new? Yeah, we were scrolling down and I just happened to stop on the Kuva weapons, and I was like, hang on a second, what is this? It's a Kuva Zarr. Immediately, we dropped that. Well, we didn't drop it. We farmed the tenant one and went straight to the Kuva Lich. Of course, we have to. I love the Zarr so much. It's one of my favourite weapons, anyway. So, compared to the old normal Zarr, as you can see, I've got 2 of them. So, you know, if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does. So, what's the Kuva Zarr better? Basically everything, apart from reload speed. And that's one thing you will notice. So in comparison to the normal Zarr, we get 2 extra shots. The normal Zarr only has 3 shots, but we get 5 in the Kuva version. The normal Zarr reloads way faster, and the normal version's Barrage Mode, because this cannon has 2 fire modes, the Barrage Mode is a lot worse on the normal Zarr as opposed to the Kuva Zarr. Now, if I get rid of all of these shots here, it takes a long time to reload all 5. But the benefit is I can stop that reload, like on now. Oh, I need to kill that guy. I can just go straight again. So there's no, you know, if you just want to reload 3 and shoot like normal, you can do. If you've got time to reload all of them, again, you can do. It's completely fine. Now the normal cannon as well does your normal explosion and then shoots out tiny little balls that explode again. So explosions on explosions. Now I do want to show you Wukong as well, because I've got something to show you about this as well. So this is what I'll quote as the normal build. This is something that's pretty cheap, and you will see will do the job. It will do the job. So it killed all of these, and it halved him. And this guy here thinks he's a tough one. There you go. The one downside to the Kuva Zarr is you've only got 15 shots. It's a pretty big downside. Actually, the max I can hold is 15. Now that can be brought up to, I think it's 35 with carrier. And if I go to my Exodus and put on good old ammo drum, which is something that isn't actually that bad of a choice in this, I get 35 shots instead. So, you know, it's not going to be a bad idea. I'll get onto builds and stuff in a second. I do want to show you the Barrage Mode, which is basically the shotgun mode. Now I am using hunting munition, heavy caliber on this build, and I recommend you do as well, because it doesn't matter, you know. Let's see how, I mean, that killed him as well. 15 meters. Doesn't matter. I might have to, you know, double tap, but it killed them both. Hit him with a good old double tap just to make sure they both die. They might not die. Well, the back guy does. He won't, will he? Nah. So I'll just hit him with a double tap. So the Barrage Mode is actually very, very powerful as well. Very, very powerful. So I'll show you the normal build here. So, Serration, heavy caliber damage. Will not... Don't mess up my order, game. How dare you. Sake. Serration, heavy caliber for damage. Point strike, vital sense, crit chance, crit damage. Split chamber and vigilante armaments for multi-shot. Hunting munitions for slash on a crit. Rhyme rounds. And terminal velocity. Now I got my weapon with innate toxin. I use Sarin Prime for all of my Kuva Lich weapons, or just Lich weapons in general. I recommend you do the same because you can build corrosive on them if you need to. You can build viral. I know a lot of people put heat on their weapons. It's up to you what you do. I just prefer putting toxin on because viral slash is the meta at the moment. Maybe in, you know, whenever they rework how damage works in this game, they might make other elements more overpowered. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So who knows? Oh, so we've got 62% crit chance, 5.5 crit multi, 2.5 multi shot, and almost 50% status chance. 1 out of 5 ribbon disposition. Yeah, it's about right. I don't think that they ever make the Zarr any better. Now I want to show off how my Wukong clone will clear map. I don't know what build he uses, but he can never knock himself over. And he's cleared the house. He's cleared house. This is the most potent form of wave clearing you will ever see. Look at it. I don't know how he can shoot 5 shots and only reload once. I want to know what build he's using, but the Wukong clone is incredibly powerful. It's insane. Now let's just despawn him because we don't want him messing this up. But yeah, I love Wukong. Wukong is my top 3 favorite frame, and he can clear map. So this is a fun build. This is what I've called the Campy Splody build because I've got primed Firestorm. Improves the blast radius. Now if I'm sitting in a corridor, I don't need Firestorm, but it's fun to have on, and I've also got ammo max on, ammo drum or whatever you call it, so I've got more ammo in the reserve. If I want to sit in a doorway and make sure that the whole map is dead, I can do that. Do I need to? No. Is it necessary? Definitely not. Is it fun? Of course it's fun. You know, when you see all those numbers coming up on your screen, that's how you know it's fun. It's so satisfying, dude. I love this gun so much. I've seen a lot of people worrying they're going to nerf this. I fucking hope they don't. I'll be furious if they do. When you've got melee weapons that can clear the map on level 1500, you're going to nerf it after this. Fuck off. So, what's this build entail then? Serration, heavy caliber for damage. I've got point strike, vital sense, crit chance, crit damage, hunting munitions, split chamber, primed cryo rounds instead of rhyme rounds. If you don't have primed cryo rounds, just use rhyme rounds. It's basically the same thing. I lose some status chance, but you know, I've got 5 shots, so if something survives the first one or the second one, then I start to panic. And then Pride Firestorm for blast radius. On Exodus mod slots, Vigilante Supplies is not a bad option. Because if you don't run carrier, you need this. It's mandatory. There is no argument, there is no exception. If you don't have a carrier on, if you're in an Aros running around with a cat, you need Vigilante Supplies. You need it. Not only am I going to get the enhanced crits from the primary, I'm going to actually be able to use the gun, which is going to be a fun time. Ammo drum, as you can see I've got it on there. Ammo maximum isn't also a bad option. And terminal velocity for projectile speed is also a pretty decent one. I don't know if adhesive blast works with this. I haven't used it, but I don't want to. And then I'll show you the main build here. So this is a build with a Riven. And I'm going to chuck on all of these galvanized mods as well, because of course I am. So What I've got, like I said, Rivens for days for the Zarr. I love the Zarr to pieces, so I've got about 6 in total. But I've got 1 or 2 on my other account, and I've given my girlfriend 1 for hers. What does this Riven give me? 39.9% multi-shot and 60 almost % crit damage. So I get a 7 crit multi instead. What does this one have? Crit damage, normal damage, ammo max. That's a pretty decent one for this. And then crit chance, magazine capacity, crit damage. So some of these will need to be rolled again. The reason I've got 2 normal Zarrs is because I had a dash formed in one for a dash Riven, and then I had a D in the other one for this Riven. And I also have cautious shot on this build because, and it's not maxed yet, you will blow yourself up, as you can see. And instead of knocking myself back, I just get a bit staggered instead. Now I need to be getting kills before we start getting, you know, the split chamber procs. As you can see, I've got arcanes on this Wukong. That's a bit awkward. Just know that, yeah, I'd be killing these anyway. I love the Zarr so much. And I'll show you it with good old Barrage build, which I find I only use if a heavy gunner gets close to me. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. Slowest reload on the planet. He didn't even have a viral proc on him. Does it matter? Does it fuck? Does it fuck? So yeah, it's a very, very powerful weapon. It's not that. I want this. If you don't have a Riven, you can use all sorts in there, really. You can use Vigilante Armaments. That would work. In fact, that would probably be your best option. If you've got Split Chamber on there. Well, I've got Galvanized Chamber. Firestorm, Bane of Corrupted. You know, there's all kinds of mods and things you could use. I'm obviously going to keep my... I can't keep my Riven on because I'll get told off again. I'll show you all the galvanized mods with Vigilante Armaments in. How about that? And then we can all not whine about it in the comments, as has happened before. Which, you know, is what it is. Whatever, no comment. Right. If you don't have Vigilante Armaments, chuck in Bane of Corrupted instead, because that would be absolutely insane. It's a hard weapon to show you, like, the actual effects of, because... wow, we can get a single slash proc on him. Not one. Thank you. The only downside to using a build like this, or using a galvanized scope, is that you have to hit him in the face to get that proc, so... that's the only downside. But if you want to just put it on Barrage Mode quick if you can't get it, and just launch a couple down range, that would work too. And finally, oh yes, we all know how this one's going to go. Yep, like we expected anything differently. Half the time I don't even let them just bleed out with this, I just blow them up instead. Yeah, like that. No one survives, including you, dickhead. There you go. And then I'll show you one last time with Barrage in. This is the best gun in the game. Oh, you don't like cannons? That's fine. Oh, we got a red crit. Just use the shotgun mode instead. Quick. Boost. Oh, we got another red crit. 100k! Ooh! Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. One last time. So that's that build. Anyone that's wondering, obviously my normal build is this. So you got one option slot there. You can use Vigilante Armors, Bane. If you wanted to slash more, you could put in Fang Fusillade for extra or bonus slash. It's up to you personally. So that is that. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoy the Zarr as much as I do. If you don't have it yet, go and get it. What's your excuse? I don't want to hear your excuse. Go and get it. Do yourself a favour. Go and get it. Anyone wielding a Kuva Zarr has immediately won everything they ever do. Okay, I'm going to say it now. And again, when I was searching around for, you know, people's opinions of, you know, the Zarr, because I like to get a feel for what people enjoy and what they don't enjoy. I really enjoy the Kuva weapons just in general. You know, they take weapons that no one uses, apart from the Zarr. You know, they use things, you know, based on factions. You know, we've got, what do you call it? Like the Kuva, like the Seer, the Carrack, the Hind, you know, weapons that no one really used at the time. Who's used the Quartak before? Nobody. I love the Carrack. You know, the Comb was very good on its own. The Brammer's just an abomination. Tonkor was okay, but who used them? You know, nobody. Nukor was just amazing. Brack. All these guns that no one uses, and they make them just usable. And it's great, you know, I love that. And now we've got Kuva weapons that are making Corpus guns decent. And we've got the Tenant weapons now making the... or not Kuva, Grineer weapons good. And now Tenant making Corpus weapons good. Like the Flux rifle. That thing's disgusting. And the Diplos. And the Spyrex, you know, all of the... I haven't used the melee weapons yet, so I can't comment. But all of these things, just insane. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to let you guys go. Go and get this weapon built. Go and get this weapon farmed up. Get Toxin on it. Make your life easy. If you can get a cheap Riven, do it. And I say cheap, I say 100 plat max. That's my benchmark. I went out and bought a shit ton of Zarr Rivens for just the cheapest amount of money I could get. I went, give me a piece of shit Riven. I'll roll it myself. Kuva isn't an issue for me to go and get, so just give me a shit Riven. And that's why I got 6. It's been your boy Ash. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Links to socials in the description down below. Any comments, let me know. You know, I read all the comments. I answer all the comments. If you'd like to join my Discord server, for sure. I haven't actually posted on Discord for about 8 years, so... that's... probably shouldn't be saying something. Doesn't matter. It's been your boy Ash. I'll see you all in the next one. Stop talking before I get told off.